247 named some of their biggest winners from the spring window when it came to transfers in college football. And you guys know who made the list. None other than Coach Prime of the Colorado Buffaloes. Let's talk about it, what it means, if it means anything, after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victor Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, and wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe, notification bell because we upload just about every day. Well, all the time. You know how we do. Let me go ahead and show you the post from 247 Sports. It says winners from the spring window. It says we picked the winners from the spring window in the transfer portal. And as you see right there, our buddy, none other than Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. Now, obviously, we've talked a bunch about what Colorado's been able to do. I've expressed my doubts. I don't know if you can rebuild an entire roster and be successful in a conference like the Pac-12, which had 6 ranked teams at the end of last year, and have like a lot of success with 60 new players or some odd players. But I'm not going to pretend like some of the guys that Colorado has brought in are some really talented guys. Now, what I do know is most of the guys they brought in were backups at other places. Now none to that to the side. That's not to say that they can't come to Colorado and make an impact. Well, hell, they're going to have to because that's who they're relying on. They kicked off everybody else off the team, and they're going to have to rely on some of those guys, particularly the guys from Florida State, to come in and make an immediate impact if they want to have success this year. Now, obviously, I think some of their best players will be the guys from Jackson State. I think obviously Travis Hunter will be their far and away their best player. Travis is that dude. Like Travis is the real deal. Travis will be a high first round pick when it's all said and done. Obviously, Shador Sanders, a really, really good player. I think Shador, as of right now, will be a high, a top end of the draft type of guy, meaning first, second, no later than third round type of guy, if he is able to accomplish the things that I think he's good enough to accomplish. But some of the other guys that they'll be able to have to rely on are some of those transfers from Florida State. The one in particular, the guys know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but the defensive end, the edge rusher from Florida State. He is going to be a player for them. He is a guy that can come wreak havoc in the Pac-12 and help Coach Prime and his staff make some noise if they're going to be able to make any noise in the Pac-12. Now, I've expressed my doubts. Y'all call me a hater. Y'all say what y'all want, but hey, I just try to keep it real. And in this is why they're able to say that Colorado is a winner, because albeit they do have a ton of guys, some of them were backups or whatever, but they're bringing in a ton of guys who were, and I will admit this, and I'm pretty sure I've admitted it before, but I'll say it again, who are more talented than the guys that are leaving. Let me say that again. These guys that they're bringing in are more talented than the guys that are leaving. And they, even though you could say whatever they want, they were reserves or rotational players or whatever, they produced more than the guys that are leaving. Let me say that again. The guys that they're bringing in have produced more than the guys that are leaving. But that's not saying much because the guys that are leaving only won one game. The guys that are leaving only won one game. Now, can these guys that you're bringing in help you win 5 games? Can they help you win 6 games? Like I predicted, I said the guys will win 6 games. Man, people call me a hater, even though they said, even though I said I like their chances of winning 5 to 6 games. That's some reason that's a hater. I said to hell no about winning 9 games. No, but a 5-7 season, a 6-6 season, and potentially playing a bowl game. It's not a bad year in year 1, especially taking over a 1-11 program. I just don't know if you can revamp an entire roster in one off season. I just don't know if you can do that. But what I will say is that some of the guys that they brought in are talented. What I will say is the guys they brought in are better than the guys that left. That I will say, and that I have never not admitted. What this first year will look like will obviously depend on how well they're able to What are they able to pull out of the guys that they brought in? And also on this coaching staff, a coaching staff that a lot around college football believe is a really good one. Sean Lewis was a head coach. The guy that came, the defense coordinator, came from Alabama. Bama fans said they wanted to get rid of him, but he did come. He has that Alabama pedigree. And then obviously we know who Deion Sanders is and what he has been able to accomplish as a head coach so far. So that is, but how are you able to put all of that together? This isn't my player. This isn't build a team on Madden. This is an actual real college football team, and a college football team in a conference that's really, really tough, like a tough conference. I'm not going to act like the conference is a soup sandwich. Like, we don't talk about the Pac-12 like we should, but the Pac-12's got some really good teams. UCLA's really good. USC's really good. Washington's got some players. Oregon's really good. You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, these are some really good teams. And so, therefore, how Coach Prime continues to add to this roster, because they're still add to this roster, and how are they able to gel once, because players report in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like, we're in mid-May. Players report at the start of June, and they'll still be adding players to the roster. But how they're able to mix all that in, get that jambalaya going, and how talented is this roster actually? Guess we'll have to wait and see. But they have been deemed a winner of the spring portal window. What are your thoughts on that? Coach Prime and the Buffaloes labeled a winner by 247 Sports during the spring portal window. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JLightsy7. That is on Twitter and Instagram at JLightsy7. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.